All right, I've audited over 1,000 meta ad accounts in the home service industry. I run an agency for this stuff, and I know the 5 reasons why your ads aren't working and the 5 point audit that you need to run in house. You can do it all yourself. You don't need my help at all. It's pretty simple stuff to actually get better results, to actually start getting the lead quality and lead quantity that you should be getting from your spend, whether that's 1,000, whether that's 3,000, whether that's 10,000. You should be getting at least $20 to $30 leads, if not cheaper, depending on your niche. Obviously, you can look at it as higher ticket item, the more expensive the leads, lower ticket item should be the lowest cost per lead as well. So let's get right into it. All right, so here's the real order of impact. I'm gonna hit these really quick and then I will talk about each individually, but your main one is your offer. You're not, you have a weak guarantee or no guarantee at all, or you just have a generic offer just like everybody else. This is gonna be the bulk of the problem, probably 80% of the time like we have on here. Next is the creative. Your hook is gonna fail or people just aren't interested in the type of video that you made. Next is going to be the landing page. It either loads super slow or there's just a lot of friction or people don't understand what's going on the landing page. Next is when the leads actually come through those things, it's going to be your follow-up. No one's actually calling them or you're not getting to them quick enough. And last, the one that you shouldn't worry about at all is your targeting or your meta ad account setup. Those are the things that you shouldn't worry about at all, because these other 4 things are going to be the things that you need to focus on. Everyone wants to focus on number 5, but it's always number 1 that is first. So let's get right into it. All right, so your offer has 4 parts for a winning offer. Number 1 is going to be your guarantee. Number 2 is going to be your urgency or your discounted price. Number 3 is your risk reversal. And number 4 is any sort of bonus or add-on that you can add in there. So if you talk to 10 strangers and you ask them and say, hey, would I be stupid to not take this offer? The answer should be yes, 10 out of 10 times. So for example, I'm going to give you my offer. I'm going to say, hey, if you're a pest control owner, I'm going to get you 60 new residential pest control accounts in 90 days, or you're not going to pay me a thing. It's going to be a one-time payment. There is no risk into that. Let's talk. That is an offer that works super well. Or if I go to any other sort of home service business and I say, hey, you are going to at least get a 2.5 return on your investment with me in 90 days, or you're not going to pay me a thing. I'm going to install the meta ad system for you. All you have to do is close the deals. I'm going to get everything else done for you. And if we don't hit that 2.5 return mark or 3, then you're not going to pay me a thing. Those are things that actually move the needle and that actually say, hey, if I want to make money and I'm a risk taker and I'm a business owner and I want to make more money, I would say yes to that. That's for sure. So let's get into your offer, because the marketing offer is a lot different than the home service offer or the local service offer. So I see a lot of this of free estimates and also get a free quote. These are not offers. Everybody else is doing this. This is something that is already included. If you're making people pay for quotes and you're making people pay for estimates, you must be in the very high-end deals of things, which is totally fine. On Facebook, that's not going to work. Everyone already does that and they already use that in their ads. You just blend in, basically. So how are we going to make an offer that actually works in your home service industry? So I'm going to use pest control for an example. Our pest control ad is going to be a $69 initial service ad. We are going to guarantee that all the pests get removed, and if they don't get removed, we're going to come back and remove them for free if we don't do that. This is only for the first 30 customers in the month of May, so you need to get this done right now, and we'll even throw a bonus package of a free mosquito spray for you. See how I hit all 4 of those winning offer parts? This is something that can be done because people like getting things done as fast as possible. They like fixing their problems. They like having no risk, saying if I don't remove all the pests in your house, then they're going to come back for free. That's very simple. And we even threw in a bonus. We're going to say, hey, we're going to spray for mosquitoes too. That's just our free gift to you when you sign up with this deal. But this deal is only for the first X amount of customers. See how we can hit the guarantee, we can hit the urgency, we make it very, very scarce, we make the risk all on us, and we threw in a bonus offer. How many people are going to say no to this? probably 1 out of 10 just because someone doesn't want to buy something, but that's how you can do it. And if you need more help creating an offer, I can also help you do that. We can hop on a call and I can kind of go through and see what offers that we use in your home service industry for plumbing, HVAC, electrical, whatever you do, we can make an offer work. But this is going to be the meat of the problem, is your offer. This is what you need to fix first. So if you only watch this part, fix your offer, redo your ads, remake your ads, and then go from there. Give it like a week or two. All right, so point number 2 is the creative. And this is, when I talk about it, the image or video that you're running. So you just need to make sure that the hook is good. Does it stop the scroll in the first 3 seconds? Usually we do this by calling out your exact ICP, so your exact ideal client profile, whether that's a homeowner in Tyler, Texas dealing with pests, or a homeowner in Virginia that has a need for a panel upgrade because they have an EV car. Anything like that is what you're going to call out here. So you're going to say, hey, Virginia homeowners, do you need a panel upgrade because you just bought a Tesla? Yes. If so, watch this video. This video is for you. And then you go into it. That's kind of the hook that works in the ads. It's very direct, calls out a specific personnel, a specific group, and then from there, Meta Andromeda does the targeting for you just because you say those things in the video. The Meta Ads library, and this is something that a lot of people don't know. You can pull it up, you search your competitor's Facebook page or Instagram page on there, and you can ask yourself what they're running. Do you blend in with them? How can you be different from them? That's what you need to look at. Also, go to your Meta Ads library or go to your Meta Ads account, and if your click-through rate isn't 1.5% or a video that you're running, and recreate it. All right, point number 3 is the landing page. I'm just going to touch on this very quickly because number 1 and number 2 are the most important, but your load speed needs to be at least under 3 seconds. At minimum, it should be probably a second or 2 just because there shouldn't be a lot on there. Your headline needs to match what the ad says. You need to create a landing page for each individual ad because they call out different pain points and you're calling out different audiences. This is something that we can do very quickly with AI now, and I can show you exactly how to do this and how your marketing team can do this as well. Your form should have at least one text box that's a short form saying, what do you need help with? And then they type in. This eliminates all of the spam leads and the tire kickers so you don't waste any money. 4 fields is probably the good amount, so just get as much information as you can. You don't want to create too much friction, and you don't want to have too less of friction as well where you're getting bad leads. And then from there, your target should be probably a 30% conversion rate on your ads if it's actually doing the right job and it matches what your initial ad said as well. All right, point number 4 is your follow-up. This is pretty self-explanatory. You need to call your leads immediately. It is a race to see who can actually pick up the phone and get their problem done as soon as possible, whether that's in an hour, whether that's in a day. Getting them on the schedule and getting them done really moves the needle super fast in the home services. We also set up text message automations, and you should set these up too, to where you're reaching out to a lead within 60 seconds and texting them and getting a response from them, and then your sales guys are calling them until they answer, until they say yes, or until they say no, because that's their job. All right, and the last point is the targeting. This really doesn't move the needle a whole lot just because of Meta Andromeda. It does the work for you, but let's just talk about a couple things. Your audience size should be at least 100K. That should give you enough people to work with and everything. Your broad strategy beats narrow because your image or your video is doing the targeting for you. If you need certain help on your ad account setup and you want me to look at that, I can for sure look at that in an audit for you. But this should be the last thing that you look at. Look at your offer first. Look at your images second. And if those things are good, move on to 3 and 4. Number 5 should be your last. All right, so here's an audit that you can run for yourself. Look at your cost per lead trend. Is it going up? If it is, look at your ads. Look at the click-through rate per ad. If your click-through rate is going down and it's below 1.5 or even below 1 is terrible, kill those ads, make new ads. Use Google to load your page speed and see kind of how fast your landing page is. Send test leads to see how fast your guys get in contact with them and your sales team, and verify your pixel, making sure you're sending that conversion data back to Meta. These are the things that you should be looking at, and these are the things that I would do if I were the one auditing your Meta Ads account as well. All right, I'm going to touch on this one more time. Fix one point first, and then the other four stop mattering. So once you solve one issue, it should fix the rest. And if it doesn't, then we can hop on a 15 to 30-minute call and I can go over everything with you, all for free. You won't have to pay me anything. I'm not going to pitch you anything. I'm just going to give you knowledge to actually make you money. And if you need any other specific help, I'm going to link my call link below. But yeah, that's it for this video. I will see you in the next one.